everyone, it's Karynjean. Welcome back to the studio. It is July 6th, and because this is where I ended yesterday, this is where I'm starting today. It is 11:15, and I had the air conditioner on in this room, and I closed the door. Usually I have the door open up here in my bedroom door, but I closed the door, and I just turned the air conditioner off as I came in here because it's actually a little chilly. So who knows? Who knows how long that'll last? I'll probably have to turn it on again. But anyway, this is where we left off. And I realize because this is shiny, glossy paper, you probably are getting a bit of a glare. But. Anyway, so how are you? How's everybody doing today? Let's just do this right here. Why not? Yeah. Things are going good here. I have an appointment this afternoon, and my daughter's actually taking me to it, so I'm not looking forward to the appointment, but I am looking forward to seeing my daughter. So, you know, bright side. Oh, gosh. I finally got those videos uploaded, and it occurred to me this morning, just a little while ago, although I'm still recording on my phone. Instead of doing all this fussing with getting things over to the iPad, why not record directly onto my iPad? The issue is I might have a arm that can manage the weight of the iPad. I'll have to test that out. I will test that out later, not now, because I'm busy uploading. I'm uploading this video. I'm uploading what we just did. I'm busy uploading that, so that should be up in a few minutes if that doesn't take long. I don't know, my friends. It needs a little something else, doesn't it? It's enough for a journaling card. It's a little flimsy, like I said. It's a little flimsy. What else are we going to do with it? Getting my bearings here, just taking a look and seeing at everything that we've done. We could put a little bit of this on it to bring that over. We could. I don't know. Let's have a look-see. Pull that down here. Or, after I did that, should have been paying closer attention. I mean, I could glue that down, and we could just make that a little tuck spot. We could do that, and then we could put a journaling card in there. Do I want to round that off? This is also just regular paper. I don't know if you're hearing that downstairs. I think my brother's having a rough day. He also suffers from vertigo. There's lots of stuff going on, not mentally, but physically with his brain and his head. He's always had really, really bad sinus issues, even when he was a kid. But he refuses to do anything about it. So, quite honestly, I've pretty much given up caring. You know, you can only help those who want to help themselves or who want the help. You can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped, basically. So, I'm like, whatever, dude. You know, I just don't want to hear the witching about it, right? Anyway. So this is just an example of what we can put there. We can actually put. This is what happens. I just this still needs to go away. Oh no, that doesn't need to go away. That stays here. For heaven's sakes, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What I was saying was, I don't even know what I was saying. Let's pull some of that out. A little bit of that. Oh gosh, where are those? What I was saying was, in my head, let's put it that way. In my head, what I was saying was, I don't think those things that I pulled out, oh, for heaven's sakes, those like decoupage pages that I pulled out. Okay, here we go. we could just, let's try this. We can do that. We can turn that into a journaling card, right? Use one of Tina's own. These are really dark. These are really dark. I don't think I like the really dark. The really dark. I'm not too fond of the really dark. We already have a journaling card out of that. That. Wrong color. When you're not finding what you're looking for, you look for something else. Or something like that. Here, honey, what do I have here? No, these are a little bit too small. Labels. Oh, it's the wrong blue. This one is smaller instead of the larger one. The larger one or the smaller one, my friends? The larger one or the smaller one? That one. We'll do that one. Okay, so, oh, for heaven's sakes. We're going to do that one. We're going to need to mount it onto something. We need to mount it onto something. This is all just more paper. Oh. I can mount it onto that without leaving a border around it. Okay, let's do that. Now let's use tape runner. We haven't used tape runner in a bit. Let's see if I can. I have an issue, not an issue, I don't know if you'd call it an issue, where I can't get it all the way over to the very, very edge, you know? Like it's not all the way over to the very, very edge, which could cause issues like separation. So if we just do a little bit of this around the very, very edge. Oh, I should have just done this in the first place. Oh, goodness gracious. Once again, goodness gracious, gracious goodness. And I am not leaving a border around it. Oh, so it is going to be 90 degrees here today. Now, I know for some of you, like my friend Kathy in Texas, she's like, oh, that's a day in the park for us. Yeah, no, not for me. 90 degrees is, I don't even want to see my electric bill this month. Although I do have solar panels. My house has solar panels, and I probably should have used the rotary. My house has solar panels. They put the solar panels on a few months before they sold the house. Maybe they moved over to the other side of the state. They moved to Pittsburgh, probably for a job, I believe for a job. But they didn't buy the solar panels, they rented the solar panels. And so at this point, because they've been on for 5 years, I can purchase the solar panels. I have not even bothered to ask them, well, how much is that going to be? Because I do not have thousands of dollars to purchase solar panels, especially on a house where I am, there we go, where I plan on moving, right? I do not think I will get my money back. Truth be told, I do not think I will get my money back. Because I think it's going to be like at least $20,000 or $30,000 for the damn solar panels. so my electric bill, through the solar company, has been, it ranges, I guess maybe about an average of 70 or 80 a month. I really, they just charge my credit card directly and I pay my credit card, and I've been paying no attention to it for the past 5 years. I really need to take a look at that because they might have been overcharging me. Anyway, and then what they can't produce, and then the electric company picks up the rest. So I also get a bill from the electric company. Last month's bill was $10. Okay, so I was using more energy than the solar panels produced. A month ago, it was $0. 1 month it was like maybe $1 or something. I don't know. But my whole thing is, why aren't the solar panels producing enough energy for the house, especially in the summer, right? Because in the summer, I do get $300 electric bills. Who has that money? Let's use some vintage photo. Kind of just dial that down a little bit. I'll make it look just a little sloppy there. Little antiqued, ancient, vintage, however you want to say it. So we have that there. All right, so for now, this is one. We could put something here, maybe. Oh. No, not bugs. I don't want to do bugs. And, for all I know, these aren't butterflies. They could be moths. For all I know. Right? For all I know, they could be moths. I'm having issues with colors. Let's see. It just needs a little something to break that up. Not mushrooms. A little something to break it up. It does not have to be a butterfly. Oof. Too dark. All right, I'll use this. I will use this for the color. So I haven't done the Junk Journal July prompt yet today. It's layers and layers, I think, is how she has it. So what are we going to be layering up? Layers and layers. Think about that. Also, my beloved friends, I've been in the studio a lot, right? Because I'm working on the Tina journal every day. And also I'm doing the Junk Journal July journal every day. And I think it's getting too much for my back, truth be told, because I've been having major issues. So I'm not sure I can keep that up. I'm not sure I can keep it up is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so here's one journaling card with a journaling card. A journaling card with a journaling card. I'm going to call that done for the moment. Let's just find a place to put it. Journaling card with a journaling card. We'll just put you here for now. Put you there for now. And then also it, hello, come out. Also brings the colors from the front in. And I should probably take a scrap of this to use just for some like highlights throughout the journal as well, to bring some of those colors in, which is why I'm had my glossy accent color swatch sheet out for these colors, because of this, to see which one of these I would like to use, as accents in the journal. All right, so that's one journaling card. Done. Done and dusted, as they say. Done and dusted. Now we have these 2 journaling cards. Let's put that back over here. Doop. These 2 journaling cards. And beaked parsley. I don't know. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. You know what I always say? Go with your gut. For me, I mean, obviously, I do zone out sometimes when I'm in the creative process. There are some videos, I have posted videos of me, which are mainly music because, hello, zoned out. But also, I think that I don't want to say the distraction, the chattiness that I have, right? That I'm when I'm chatting and stuff, gives my the other side of my brain to go into itself. The creative side of my brain, the talking side of my brain, when I'm talking, allows for the creative side of my brain to go in there and hold on a second. And I just found those things I was looking for. Ugh. I had to twist my chair. Allows the creative side of my brain to see how when it's by itself it looks blue, and then when you put it next to this, or maybe when you put it next to this, I don't know. I thought it lost its color. Funny. Yeah, allows the creative side of my brain to create. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm going to, on this one, I'm going to notch the bottom corners. Notch the bottom corners. Corner round. What am I talking about notching? Corner round the bottom corners. And let's see. Let's see if I cut that in too deep. Oops. So the lovely Tina, hello, lovely Tina. She must have done a search on YouTube for everybody who is doing, you know, hashtag shabby dabby doodah, and you know, she's commenting on everybody. She commented on one of my shabby dabby doodah videos, which, hello, I was like, whoa, you know, just as a thank you. And I'm like, you're most welcome. We love you, and this is why we love you. She's just such a... I just want to trim that down. I did it too deep. I did it too deep. I want it... There. Yes, Tina. We love you. And I'm even going to notch it there with this one, I think, which is an ID tag notch. I have this one, which is just like the regular straight across, right, for ID tags. And I also have one, We Are Memory Keepers one, which has the, does the, like the price tag, it has that, but then it has a little bump on top. Different notches. I don't know. Why do I spend money? You know, they get me all the time. They get me all the time. And okay, that looks a little better. I like that a little better. We can, well, I just put that down there. I don't need to put this on top of it, for heaven's sakes. That's silly, Karynjean. It's just so pretty. The colors, I just love the colors. I don't want to bother the colors. I don't think I want to put another one of this on here, although I can to anchor him, right? We can to anchor him. I would need to make it, well, if we do it just maybe this way on this side, if we do it that, we can make that a side tuck, then we don't need it to anchor him, although, or we can make it to anchor him. because if I don't have that and I just put that, he kind of, you know, blends and disappears and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, let me punch some of these. Some of these things did not go. See, even the professional die cuts don't always get them out. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Watch me screw it up. Yep, see? I can't cut a straight line. I just can't do it. I'm incapable of cutting a straight line. Incapable. It's like Rachel says. She's incapable of folding a straight line. I feel your pain, sister. I feel your pain. Now, also, what I realized when I was doing the other one and mounting this on some of that paper, that I probably should have left some of the paper hanging over a little bit to, like, trim it, right? To trim it. But do I want that here? Do I need that here to break that up? What do you think? It's kind of hard for me to... It's hard for me to see at the moment. Okay, let's do this. I'm not going to glue it down yet. I'm going to do that. Now, do we like that with that? I don't know. Can you see? Is it glary for you? It's a little bit glary for me. Do we want that? Like that. And of course we would use vintage photo on those edges. Or do we just want that? Oh, decisions. I'm thinking just this. I'm thinking just that. Hold on. So my niece is spending the summer with my brother and sister-in-law up in Cape Cod, and I'm jealous. I haven't been to Cape Cod since last September. I usually go at least twice a year. Well, since they bought it, and then the pandemic hit, so hello. Yeah. So I had time on my hands. I'm thinking no, quite honestly, unless I want to be even more of a nudge and make this scalloped as well, which I don't think I want to do right now. Well, let's try it. All this for a bleeding journaling card. I need to chat more, let my mind do its thing. This might look very sloppy. just a little bit. We could pull it forward. Like I said, very sloppy. Sloppy indeed. Sloppy, sloppy indeed. Now, I must say, after going through all this, there we go, there we go. I'm doing it simply because I went through all that, so might as well do it. And no, I am not making it a tuck spot. I'm still here, folks. I'm still here. I know my brain got a little quiet there. There. Mr. Rooster. Oh gosh, let me try that. Well, I have more of these. Let me see what happens. Because it's glossy, I'm not so sure that I know that the ink will go on it. I'm just not so sure that the ink is gonna stay on it. Is my thing. Kind of just trying to get rid of those edges. The whiteness of it. There we go. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to stay. Just little rooster chicken feet. I don't know. Is it roosters and hens and they're all chickens? I don't know. Is that how that works? I do not know. Okay. And no, those are the ties. What did I do with maybe now, although I do have other, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I need more than that? Maybe 5. Ooh. 5. And maybe on top of, we have that. We also have this. This is the stuff we used to cover the spine on the outside. It's nice and soft. This I could glue down. Again, I'm not a fan of the staples. And then these might pop more on, although I might have to staple it because oh, Lord have mercy. Oh. The cart is just too far away. I'm actually going to staple it, and I'm going to staple it twice. I'm going to hopefully staple it to the card itself, if I can maneuver it. Ugh. If I can maneuver the staple in there around my fingers. Let's try that again, shall we? And staple it from the other side. And now, I think it's a little bit too big. So I'm going to trim you down just a little bit. And then I'll trim you down just a little bit as well. If and I can. If and I can. Okay, all that. Pile's gonna go tumbling. Pile's gonna go tumbling. All that for that. Now, again, we can leave it as it is. I'm sorry, I'm very dry this morning. We can leave that as it is. Ooh, a little bit rough over here. Okay, there's another journaling card. And you know what? Hold on just 1 minute, please. I know it's taken us forever to do 1.5 journaling cards. But let's clean off the desk a little bit. And let's look at our reds. I'm thinking liquid pearls. These are pops of color. They're a bit more glossy than the liquid pearls are. See, sunflower, liquid, that's pops of color, and this is sunflower. It's practically the same color, except this is more matte than that. Interesting. I'm doing liquid pearls. Liquid pearls, sunflower. Oh, don't ask me why. I'm doing sunflower for the moment. So, whoopsie-daisical. Just a little there. And I don't know if it's going to come up over here. Okay, I'll do sunflower over here as well. I'll do 1, 2, 3. Just a little pop at a pop. And then we're also going to use carnation red. Carnation red or pumpkin or the orange. Do we want the red or the orange? or both. Or both. Carnation red. Put a carnation red right there. Carnation red, this is what I used for Winnie the Pooh's shirt. You know, Winnie the Pooh is naked in most of that book. Only a couple of pictures have him wearing a shirt. It might be part of the story. I don't know. I don't know, we can put something here. Nice big fat one. Maybe a little bit too big and fat. Thing is, I don't want to, here we go. Because they are journaling cards, right? You can write, you can write on them. You can write on the back of them. So let's keep that in mind, Karynjean, when we're making all these bumps on them. And what was the other one? Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Why not? Let's just go for it, right? What happened, Pumpkin? Pumpkin is stuck. Oh. I'm just over here first squeezing it out. Oh yeah, wow. Pumpkin is stuck. Squeezing it out on a, just a bit of book page there. I'm squeezing for all my might, people. Just a bit of book page. Ooh, you're sloppy, you're messy. Come on, Pumpkin. Dag nabbit. All right, well, nothing I can do about that. Perfectly imperfect, right, folks? Perfectly imperfect. That's what we are. We are human. Perfectly and wonderfully made. Okay. Now, to put these two aside to dry. Oh, gosh, I can't move my chair. There we go. All right, and let's do one more. Let's do one more. Long videos. I do love my long videos. This has some of that pink on it. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Rubbing the glue off my fingers. Rubbing the glue off my fingers. So let's get this started. This was just here in my little scrap pile, right? In my little scrap pile. There. I would have done the whole thing, but the whole thing was twisted right here, so here we go. Okay, let's see what we got. My fingers. Okay. We have that. We have that. It's very pretty. You know, I'm really not a minimalist. But those colors and everything are really pretty. I just, as far as really, you know, building up and decorating, doing all the layers and layers. I still need to think about layers and layers for today's junk journal, July. Layers and layers and layers. I don't want anything. Oh gosh. Let's take a look and see. Just keep moving these bits from one side to the other. From one side to the other. Dairy products. It's too big. This is a smaller. Too white. Too dark, too light, too this, too that. When will it ever be just perfect? I still have one of my beautiful clouds. I would actually have to fussy cut that out. Oh, I don't like the white on that. That's okay though. No, we're not going to put flowers on flowers. Too big, too small. To this, to that. Oh, and there's another one of those little clouds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm fading in and out, aren't I? Fading in and out. Fading in and out. The creative side of my brain is trying to take over from the non-creative side of my brain. I don't know, friends. What do you think? 1, 2, 3. Let's pull 3 out and see what we can do with 3. Thinking of just tying it into a bow is what I'm thinking. Here we go. Come on. So what I was thinking was just tying it into a bow. Although I'm not sure this is long enough for a bow. And me with my sausage fingers, you never know. Oh, do I crochet? No. Do I need a crochet hook? Yes. Get the third one. Get the third one. I did not get the third one. I need the third one. There it is. Come on, get the third one. Sugar shoes. Sugar shoes. That's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Oof. Ooh, I did it. I did it. Did I do it? Oh my gosh, I did it. Look at that. Look at that. We did it. We did it. I think that's from Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. Gotta help our Cinderella. Okay, well, I did it, so now I'm using it somewhere. That's all I have to say. I did it. Very pure. It needs a little blue ribbon. Needs a little. Okay, that is too narrow. I have, oh, itchy palms, itchy palms. I have red gingham. Not gingham. What's this stuff called? This is gingham. This is blue gingham ribbon from my friend's mother. That's a little bit too wide. Rickrack. Thank you. Rickrack. I have red rickrack. Rickrack. I have rickrack. That's a funny word, isn't it? Rickrack. Wonder what the etymology is of that word. Rickrack. Rickrack. It just needs something. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, gosh. Why is my palm itchy? Because I probably have glue stuck to it. That's what it looks like. Is this is a really dark navy blue. It's actually rather pretty, but it's going to disappear there. What I was thinking was, okay, first of all, I'm just going to glue this down. I'm gluing this down. I'm going to actually use a glue stick on it. See the Elmer's purple is very sticky. It's sticky, which it's supposed to be because it's a glue stick. It's supposed to be sticky, sticky, sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Now I am going to mount this, glue this down there with liquid pearls. The color is, what color liquid pearl am I going to use? Oh gosh, something. I'm thinking carnation red because it's dark. Carnation red it is. Just to give it some color, to bring out the color of this more. All right, let's do a big glop, right like that. Ooh, that's a nice big glop, isn't it? And we're just going to put this right there. Shoot. Right there. I suppose I could have used wax on it. Right there. And hopefully it should work as glue. It should work as glue. I want to get my fingers out of the way. Oh, use the palette knife. It should work as glue. All right, I'm going to put that aside. And then we can finish decorating that once that's dry. I'm running out of room. Okay, well, I think that's it for today. We did 2.5 journaling cards. And I have editing to do, and hopefully I'll be able to get this over to my iPad and edit it. So this is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. Thank you so much for spending your time with me in the studio today and helping me make the mess that we have before us. I hope you're enjoying your summer. Yeah, take your imagination out for a wild ride. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.